Let me ask you something. What if the most powerful version of you is the one who's been broken, Traumatized, sermonimon, but refuses to stay that way? What if your lowest moment isn't the end, but the exact place your comeback begins? There's something powerful about the people who fall, but choose to rise again. We all stumble. We all fail. We all have moments when we crash so hard, it feels like we'll never recover. But what separates those who stay down, one from those who rise again, is a decision, a quiet, painful, brave decision to keep going. I don't care how strong you look on the outside. Life will find a way to knock you flat. And when it does, it won't ask for your permission. The question is, what will you do when you're on the ground, face in the dirt, heart shattered, hope dimmed? Will you stay there? When a Serbian army won, or will you gather what little strength you have left and rise? You see, rising isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it looks like waking up when everything inside you wants to sleep forever. Sometimes it's showing up to work with tears behind your smile. Sometimes it's just putting one foot in front of the other. Even if your legs are shaking, you don't need to bounce back immediately. You just need to move, inch by inch, step by step, breath by breath. Because healing isn't linear, and growth isn't pretty, but every time you refuse to quit, you are rewriting your story. I've failed more times than I can count. I've disappointed myself. I've doubted my worth. But I learned that rock bottom isn't the end. It's the solid ground where we rebuild, the place where we stop pretending and start over. From truth, from humility, from real strength, the kind you don't learn until you fall. If you're in a dark place right now, I want you to hear me. You are not broken. You are breaking open. You are being reshaped, not ruined. Every scar tells a story, not of weakness, but of survival. And every comeback starts with a decision to try again. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. What matters is how many times you rise. Don't listen to the voice that says you're done. Don't let your failure define your future. You still have breath. You still have a choice. You still have fight. And maybe, just maybe, this fall is the beginning of your rise. A stronger rise. A wiser rise. A version of you that knows how to stand taller. Because you've known the weight of falling. So today, decided not to be perfect. Not to have all the answers. But to rise. Rise messy. Rise afraid. Rise slow. But rise anyway. Because there is more waiting for you. More love. More purpose. More life. And you owe it to yourself not to let this fall be the end of your story. Let me ask you something. What if the pressure you're under right now isn't meant to crush you, but to carve something stronger into who you are? What if the fire isn't here to burn you, but to forge you? We don't get to choose the battles life hands us, but we do get to choose what we build from them. I know you're tired, not just the kind of tired sleep can fix. I'm talking soul tired, the kind of tired that comes from trying so hard for so long and wondering if it's ever going to pay off. You've been showing up, fighting silent battles, smiling while your heart screams in the background, and still no spotlight, no applause, no finish line. But here's what you need to hear. You're being built. Right here, right now, awareness stormy in the fire. Not in the comfort, not in the calm, but in the chaos, because greatness isn't born in ease. It's forged in struggle. Every challenge you face is chiseling away who you're not and shaping who you are becoming. So if you feel like you're breaking good, let the old parts fall. Let the doubt crack open. Let the fear melt off. Because what's left underneath is something real, something raw, something unstoppable. Stop wishing life were easier. Start becoming stronger. You weren't made to escape the fire. You were made to endure it, to rise through it, to carry its heat and wear its lessons. You see, the people who inspire us most, they didn't get there by accident. They got there because they refused to quit when everything said they should. Because they chose to believe in their future more than their fear. And now it's your turn. Not to be perfect, but to be brave. To take one more step when your legs are shaking. To speak up even when your voice trembles. To show up for yourself when no one else is watching. To become someone you're proud of in private. Before anyone ever notices in public. That's where it begins. In the dark. In the lonely. In the fire. So when the world tries to tell you you're not enough, when the pressure feels unbearable, when you're tempted to shrink back and stay small, remember this. You're being built not to impress, but to impact, not to fit in, but to stand out, not to win in the eyes of others, but to win the quiet battle inside your own soul. Every scar will have meaning. Every tear will water your future. Every trial is training for something greater. And one day, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, you'll look back and realize that the fire didn't destroy you. It revealed you. It carved you. It crowned you. So don't quit. You're not finished. You're being built right here, right now, in the fire. Let me tell you a secret. The most important parts of your journey happen where no one is watching. No cameras, no validation, no likes to mom, no applause. Just you, the road to Sirenworn, and the voice inside your head. And that voice, it can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Because most people don't quit when it gets hard. They quit when it feels pointless, when no one notices, when the effort doesn't seem to matter. But what if I told you that's exactly the moment that defines everything? Because champions, creators, leaders, they don't rise on stage. They rise in silence. It's in the gym before sunrise. It's in the late night study session no one claps for. It's in the moments you keep going. When every part of you says stop, that's the road no one sees. And it's the only one that leads anywhere worth going. So let me speak directly to you, the one who's been showing up and getting nothing back. You are not wasting your time. You are investing in something that compound interest can't calculate. Your character, your grit, your truth, and the day will come when the world starts paying attention and they'll say, you're lucky, you have talent, you make it look easy. But you'll know, it's on liberation. You'll remember the nights you cried but didn't quit, the mornings you rose when no one cared, the decisions you made with trembling hands but a steady heart. You earned it in the dark, so keep building, keep walking that lonely road, because it's shaping someone even stronger than you know. Here's the thing, the world doesn't reward effort right away. It tests it first, to see if it's real, to see if you'll keep going. When the likes fade, when the cheers go silent, when you feel invisible. Because if you only move when people see you, you're not building purpose. You're performing, and the world already has enough performers. What it needs, is people who do the right thing when no one's clapping, who keep their word when no one's watching, who push forward, not for fame, but for fire. Your fire, that deep, relentless, quiet burn that says, never easy, never worn one ear. I'm not done, so we're not because so 1 year, even if no one notices, even if no one ever says thank you, even if the road stays hard longer than expected, because that fire, it's real. And when you finally arrive, wherever that may be, you'll carry something no one can take from you. Pride, discipline, self-respect, because you built it the hard way. And that kind of strength, it doesn't fade when the applause ends. It only grows. So to the one walking the road no one sees, don't stop. This is where the real ones are made. In the quiet, in the doubt, in the discipline, and when it's your time, you'll shine with a light so real, it won't need attention to glow. You'll know who you are, because the road no one sees built you to be unstoppable,